out in the black shoes for the first time this year, and 75,000 strong rooting on the Gators. LSU wins the coin toss, elects to receive, and here's Williams finally picking up this ball, Coach. Only a 4-yard return.
That's right, and as you can see, our kickoff cover unit was very excited. It was one of the most high-intensity games I've ever been involved with. And really, we appreciate our fan support for helping us.
Hawk with a big play there, and the Gators have it.
Here's a nice throw by Shane to Terrence Barber. As you see, he gets hit right after and manages to hold on for about an 18-yard gain. Terrence has outstanding hands. I don't think I've ever seen him drop a pass. And we get a little bit of an overthrow here by Shane. Shane really made some good throws in the fourth quarter, Nick. I know he had a tough first 2 or 3 quarters, but settled down and played the way he was capable there in the fourth. Here's the fumble recovery. Harvey Williams, their top running back, coughs it up, and we start right here on the 5-yard line. Little pitch to Dexter McNabb, and I like the way he ran for the end zone there.
Look at the hole there.
Yeah, running behind Glenn Neely. Ishmael over there. Cal Dixon had a good block also. And here's the blocked extra point. As you can see, they came right up the middle there. We allowed an opening, and they got the perfect hop, and it's 2 points for LSU.
Wayne Williams takes the distance. It's a 6-2 score, 6:32 to play in the first period. Harvey Williams had only 20 yards rushing.
Right. Harvey just did not have any running room, and you can credit our defense for that. Brad Culpepper, Mike Brandon, all those guys. Here's Jerry Odom with the first block punt. And as you can see, we start right there on about the 19-yard line. I think James Spurrier ended up falling on it.
Take another look here. We've got a couple different angles here.
As you can see, Jerry goes exactly where he needs to go to block that punt. Our punt block coach, Bob Sanders, he's becoming a guru of punt blocking in the nation now. I think we've got 5 on the year. And he mentioned, he said, Coach, I think we can get one this week. We should have said, I think we can get a couple, because that's what we got. Here's Kirk Kirkpatrick. As you can see, they sort of messed up their coverage, and we got him wide open on the other side of the field for our second touchdown.
He caught 5 for 87 last night. The period ended 13-2, Florida in the lead. We moved to the second period. Here's Calvin Wyndham. Nothing there.
As you can see, just nowhere to go there. Timmy Paul and several of our defensive players. And here's the next. It really wasn't a block punt because their punter did not attempt to punt it. He just sort of dropped the ball, and Darren Nickel picked it up, ran a few yards, and here we start on about the 18 again. Draw play to Willie McClendon. Willie had some nice runs last night, as, of course, Eric Red, who finished over 100 yards. And here's Shane down the middle, Ernie Mills. Ernie only had 3 catches, but he had 2 for touchdowns.
And now it's a 20-2 lead.
Yeah. Ernie ran an excellent route there to get inside of the defender, and Shane put it right on the money. Here's a little throwback pass LSU hit on us, and see the effort and the hustle there. And even though they hit a pass down to the 10-yard line, Nick, very important that we keep them out of the end zone. Our players have tremendous pride that the other team's not going to score. And there's Jerry Odom breaking up a potential touchdown pass. And as it turned out, LSU had to we ended up getting an interception here. Richard Payne picks it off on about the 3-yard line.
What's an LSU game without a Payne interception?
And I tell you what, Huey Richardson made that play. He hit the quarterback right as he was throwing and really made that interception for us. Here's a throwback pass that some question that Kitchen didn't push off on Jimmy Spencer, and I thought he got knocked out of bounds, didn't get a foot down. But anyway, the ref said it was good for completion, and they get a field goal out of that play.
20-5, the Gators leading now late in the second quarter. Matthews to McNabb.
Right. Shane comes back underneath, and Dexter makes a fine run. Only about a 5-yard pass turns into around a 15-yard completion, but we stall, have to punt again. Harden does an excellent job getting rid of that one. As you can see, LSU had the punt block on. And here's Kitchen downfield, and a host of Gator tacklers are all over it.
Did a good job returning a dangerous punt guy there in Kitchen, and so the first half ends. The Gators in the lead by a score of 20-5. We'll come back with our At the Half segment, and we'll continue in just a moment. 25,000 on hand. Third quarter coming up. The Gators leading by a score of 20-5, and LSU will start it here first and 10, 25-yard line.
Here's a little sweep out there to Williams and Jerry Odom, Timmy Paul. William Gaines coming out there. Fumbled the snap. The quarterback had the fall on it there. Pull back up the middle for 2 or 3 yards. Michael Brandon in on that tackle. Godfrey Miles.
3rd and 8 from the 42.
3rd and 8, and they get the overthrow. I believe Kinchin ran the wrong route, or quarterback misread it, or whatever.
They were only 6 of 20 on 3rd downs.
Right. Tell you what, even though we weren't very good offensively last night, we still converted 50% of our 3rd down, 6 of 12. There was Kirkpatrick on the corner route. Kirk had another excellent game. Here was a 3rd and 5. We tried to run for it, and we should have made that. It was set up for that play, but we just didn't quite execute it. And here's their fine receiver there, number 1. What's his name?
Carter?
Carter, yeah, I couldn't remember his name. He caught 9 balls last night, but he never caught a touchdown, that's for sure.
3rd and 5.
Right, here they lob it up in the corner for Kitchen, and there's Richard Payne knocking it down in the end zone. Richard had an outstanding game. He finally got some balls coming in his area, and of course he picked the one off and knocked down all the rest of them.
They had a 15-play, 90-yard drive, but they only get 3 points out of it.
That's right, Nick, and like I was saying earlier in the telecast, a lot of times all those plays in between the 20s don't mean a heck of a lot. It's whether or not you score points, and fortunately we got 34 and LSU got 8 last night. Now here's Eric Red on a nice gainer up the middle. Again, Cal Dixon, Chris Bromley, and the offensive line doing a fine job. And here's Kirkpatrick. Now, it's an excellent throw by Shane. Kirk breaks the tackle there, legs it on down to about the 6-yard line.
5 receptions for Kirkpatrick. Now it's 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
We had some miscommunication problems last night. Here's the touchdown to Ernie Mills. Shane checked off, saw the man-to-man coverage out there, and threw Ernie the corner route for the touchdown. We felt really good getting that one in right there. The way our defense was playing, we felt like that lead, we were in pretty good shape. Here's a little 3rd and 1. Eric Rett busts through for 49 yards. Again, Kirkpatrick, Mark White, Dexter McNabb, key blocks over there on that sweep to the right. Here it is again. As you can see, Mark White right there in excellent position. Dexter shields his man off, and here comes Eric Rett. Eric had over 100 yards again, 2 weeks in a row, so I'll tell you what, we keep getting these backs rushing over 100 yards a game, we won't be considered a passing team anymore.
There's a couple of key runs for Willie McClendon, too.
Right. Willie was running extremely hard. We've got an excellent combination there, Willie and Eric. And here's the touchdown run. We finally broke the draw play. And Willie runs to daylight and well-blocked play.
This was a 74-yard drive on the heels of the earlier 73-yard drive. Big ones in the 4th period.
Right. We scored on both our possessions in the 4th quarter. And other than that, LSU was making some yards in the middle of the field. And here Willie goes right on through and out the end zone. Fine run and well-blocked by the offensive line. Will White had his hand on a possible interception there. I tell you what, I like the attitude of our defensive players, Mick. They want turnovers and want to make things happen for us.
This is the final scene on the videotape here. A completed pass loses 2 yards.
Right, 4th and 5 or 6, and there was Mark Murray again with his consistent pressure on the quarterback. He got a game ball last night for outstanding effort that he shows every week.
So the Gators defeat LSU by the score of 34-8. Florida now 5 wins and no losses. We'll hear from the victorious Gators when we continue in just a moment.